Guys, it's Joe Sullivan from Strength the Sullivan Way. I just wanted to make like a quick video. Trust me, I hate vlogs. I really do. Unless you're a really entertaining individual and you're my friend. But most of the time I hate vlogs. But I wanted to make a little video regarding a trend sweeping the online powerlifting community right now, which is just essentially minimalistic training. Like, just do the competition lifts over and over and over, and do it 3 to 4 on the lower end, twice a week frequency. And I'm a big proponent of Shaiko programming, and I really support optimizing your own particular routine in order to attain like the proper amount of volume on the main compound movements in order to make them as mechanical and as efficient as possible. You can do this through identifying flaws in your form and then going out of your way to correct each and every one of those flaws so each and every rep looks exactly the same. However, when you are a pure novice, there's a delicate balance between gaining strength and gaining muscle through the delicate balance of volume versus frequency versus intensity versus or in supplementation of caloric intake. If you neglect any one of those variables over a period of time, you won't achieve the same body composition results as you would as body composition results in accordance with strength results that you may desire. I've come to realize this, and I've come to realize this with a lot of the people that I train in the online community. When you are a pure beginner, there is an extreme benefit towards assistance work and towards a good amount of volume on assistance work, such as like even bodybuilder style movements that a lot of powerlifters are not fans of. Believe me, I hate like going through and doing curls or leg curls or like calves and stuff like that. But because of the amount of volume that is required for an individual to reach the level of like neuromuscular efficiency that they want in each of the main power lifts, the actual competition movements, the volume required to do this and the frequency for starting off is incredible. I'm still I'm benching 405 in competition, and I'm still benching and doing a pressing variation between 3 and 5 times a week, depending at the period my training is in. And in doing so, taxing the muscles that cause the pushing motion over and over again, frequently and with high volume and high intensity sometimes, they get tight, they get beat up, the joints going through the range of motion get beat up, and a way to address this issue is through assistance work and just getting blood circulating into the area and that reparative property of the nutrient-rich blood you can get. And I've started, I have no conclusive evidence on this, but I've been trying and implementing occlusion style training for biceps and triceps to sort of help heal the connective tissue in that area and avoid any type of fatigue I may run into. And so far it's been working, but jury's still out on that one, at least anecdotally with me. But just these are just my thoughts. You know, I really respect some of the literature that's been put out and some of the training methodologies that have been, because like we're in a time of innovation. Like, the amount of information that we have just on the internet, like, the internet sucks, believe me. It's full of a bunch of terrible individuals, but there are diamonds in the rough, if you can put up with that saying. You know, there's a good amount of information. You just have to do a good amount of digging. But I'm a big I believe nothing is absolute and nothing is concrete in the end of it. So when an individual talks about how this is the best training methodology, you should squat, bench, deadlift one day, squat, bench, deadlift another day, squat, bench, deadlift the next day, and maybe do some core work after, or maybe do some front squats or overhead press or something like that. Okay, yes, that can work, but with some individuals who maybe are prone to injury due to whatever issue. It might be a dietary deficiency, it might be their form, it might be they're just weak little pansies, I don't know. But these individuals may benefit more towards devoting less time to frequency and more time, not detracting too much from the volume on the compound movements, but adding in some supplemental volume on just recovery style accessory work, maybe to add a little bit of musculature to give them more tissue to push off of. So I'm not I love the fact that there are some individuals who can go into the gym and just do 2 or 3 movements and then leave and get it done, hammer it out quick and nice and easy. Not necessarily easy, but I'm really glad for some of those people. But me personally, when I start doing that, stuff starts breaking down. So just keep that in mind. Long video, almost like 8 minutes. I just sort of wanted to talk about it. I'm not a big fan of the end-all, be-all mentality that comes with some internet gurus. So you just have to find what works for you. And yeah, I'm gonna hope to get a training video up today. Body weight's at like 210, lean, mean, powerlifting machine. So yeah, just work on being a better you, and I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.